Greetings, Internet denizens. I'm Sephai.
I'm Josh, and we're Gassed Up Geeks.
Paul couldn't be here tonight, unfortunately, because he's in the middle of doing community service for... Wait, what?
Don't talk about that, please.
Right, yeah. Well, we weren't supposed to mention. Okay.
Poor kids. Continue.
Anyway, Josh here pulled me out of Paul's beer mug just in time to do a quick review of Thor Ragnarok.
You're welcome.
Yes, it was starting to get a little cramped. So, starting off, we see Thor doing a little exposition in a cage in hell, talking to a skeleton. He gets dropped out the bottom, chained up, and dangling in front of Surtur, the Lord of Muspelheim.
I really liked the humor. I just didn't really like how much there was.
Yeah, that was definitely a problem I had with
it. It was a little too much for what the entirety of it. But I do like that that Deadpool sort of opened it up to humor for superheroes.
It worked for the Merc with a mouth, but I mean, this is a movie about Norse Armageddon. It shouldn't have that much humor in it by a long shot.
I agree, not that much humor, but I did like the humor that they used. Just it should have been sparingly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they started off. There's Thor dangling while Surtur's giving his huge monologue about the upcoming end of days, and Thor has him paused twice because while dangling from the chain, he has rotated to face away from Surtur.
Yeah, but they only do it twice as opposed to 3 times, which most things do. I agree that the second time should have been a little quicker, just to speed things up.
I think they could have done without it at all. I mean, the entire first part of the movie, the pacing just seemed rushed. I mean, okay, we're here. I mean, they didn't stay in one location for longer than 10 minutes, it almost seemed. It just felt like they were rushing to get somewhere. I mean, even the whole bit with Doctor Strange. I'm a big fan of Benedict Cumberbatch, and yes, I know I'm the only person that actually says his name properly. But if they had gone with the original bit from the trailer, where they finally first encounter Hela, it would have been in a New York alley instead of friggin' Norway, which means they could have cut Doctor Strange entirely from the movie. I mean, okay, it was good that they showed him in it. It was good that he had the cameo. But yeah, that was his only purpose.
Yeah, no, it's great to have him have his face out there between movies, because you need that. Because he's this lesser known or lesser used superhero that made a great jump to the big screen and is going to be doing more stuff and will be part of the Avengers.
Oh, God. Yes, back to humor. Well, actually, that was kind of the good part, I think.
Yeah. No, it's Thor Ragnarok. Cameos, great. But you know what? I do think that Thor is my favorite Disney princess.
Yeah, for those that don't know, after Infinity War, allegedly, Thor gets resurrected as a woman. Hey, no problem, big deal. I'm cool with it. Since Marvel is now owned by Disney, that would make him a Disney princess.
There you have it. Again, Thor and his humor worked in certain amounts. I still like that they had him as the dumb blonde. and it was great. Like, have no idea what's going on sometimes, and that was a great portion of the humor as well.
He does play that role well, yeah.
So in the second part, where is it they go?
Okay, well, after Hell, back to Asgard, Loki gets exposed, thank God. Back to Earth, Loki gets screwed with the self-refilling beer mug, that was cool.
I want one of those. Christmas is coming up.
They encounter Hela, finally. Mjolnir gets smashed. Oh my god, that part was just... Oh.
And, you know what? Sorry to burst everyone's bubble, but there's no Nokia brick or Pikachu inside. Sorry.
Yeah. And... quick trip through the Bifrost, they both get thrown out. I always wondered what would happen if that actually took place. And they wind up on Sakaar. Thor and Loki both. Pretty much a planet entirely owned by the Game Master, played by Jeff Goldblum. I always felt he was kind of underutilized in the movie myself. What did you think?
I really, really enjoyed him. He wasn't the bad guy that he could have been, and I kind of like that they didn't go that route, but they didn't put him as he was needed. He did a great job in scenes he was in, and he was perfect for the role. Like,
yeah.
There was. When I first saw him, I was like, really? Really? But life finds a way.
Yep. Of course, we had to make that comment. It's on Sakaar that we encounter Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! Yes!
And you see the big smackdown between the two, and it's great to see two heroes go together and go up against each other. Team Iron Man.
Team Cap.
Yeah,
I agree with Seg.
He's biased.
Yes, he is.
But it's great to see a little more character from Hulk, and to see Hulk as him.
And calm.
He found his home, he found his center, he can rage the fuck out and still be him.
Yeah.
He's still angry, he's still, but he's relaxed. It's weird. It's really, really weird. But no, it was great to learn a little bit more that Hulk is Hulk. It's a split personality, and each personality is in itself different.
Yeah. It was definitely, I have to agree, that was one of my favorite parts of the movie, seeing Hulk relaxed, feeling at home, where he belongs. I mean, let's face it, the last time we saw him involved Johannesburg, and it didn't wind up that well for the area.
Just a little duct tape, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. But here he is, able to unleash the raging fire. I can kind of understand Thor having a hard time pulling him away from it. But, of course, they end up doing so. And, oh my god, the last fight, the end of the movie with Hulk, that was incredible. Him and Fenris was... I would have liked to see that drawn out a little more, maybe. I mean, Fenris is the one that is supposed to eat Odin in the actual Norse mythology.
Right, yeah.
Why'd you have to kill off Odin before he gets chomped on by a big wolf? Or
have him falling for a couple of days and then into the giant mouth.
Yeah. And, of course, Hulk almost screwing up the end plan by going after Surtur. I have to admit, I saw that twist ending coming, unleashing Surtur to fulfill the prophecy of destroying Asgard about 5 seconds before it happened.
Then you're really, really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it, and I just saw flame, helm, flame, helm. Yeah, that's not going to come up at all.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense they would go that way. I really should have seen it coming. Hela draws her strength from Asgard itself. The entire point of the Asgardian apocalypse is that Asgard gets destroyed, and she's nigh unbeatable. I mean, she kicks everyone's ass all over the place. So to see that whole thing coming about, I really should have been quicker on the draw. But I had honestly expected that Taika Waititi, the director of the film, and all of the scriptwriters would find a way to actually save Asgard at the end instead of Thor and Loki fulfilling the prophecy that they had sought to prevent.
Yeah, that was the twist that got me, that they had to do it. I was looking, how is this going to happen? Is it like accidentally going to fall as rubble into the flame? Is it going to this, that? As part of a purposeful thing by the heroes.
So I did actually see it before you did. Yay!
Well, no.
Seriously, and when they were all standing on the Rainbow Bridge, talking with each other, figuring how are we going to do this, they mention all of it, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah, no, when that pops up, I knew they were going to do it, but I knew that was going to happen in the end.
Okay.
But not how it happened.
Yeah. But, yeah, the whole ending action was pretty good. Though I have to say, I kind of saw Scourge getting killed off as soon as he appeared. First act.
Yeah.
This is Des. This is Troy. Destroy. What did you think of him, honestly? Because he seemed to me like a throwaway.
He was an amazing character. He was absolutely amazing. A lot of the movie, unfortunately, was not much in terms of the writing or the character development or anything throughout it. And I mean, you sort of got Scourge having this torn between his people and his new queen.
Yeah.
But it just.
Yeah, you could definitely see that inner conflict brewing through the whole movie.
Yeah, but it was too obvious, and it seemed a little forced in sometimes. But
yeah.
Him as a character, him as Scourge, it's the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, he's kind of a throwaway, but you kind of want him to come back in some fashion.
Yeah. I guess Carl Urban really hasn't been getting all that much work since he appeared in Doom. Which I don't understand, really. I actually kind of like that movie. Flame war in the comments section. Go ahead. The one thing about the movie that really had me kind of screaming at the screen when I watched it, and I think even Angel could attest to this. I went to watch it with her. Where is the Soul Stone? Aside from in Diablo's head.
Nasty Diablo.
Oh my god.
Link in this? No,
yeah.
No. Yeah. No, it's definitely one of those things that should have come up to speed up, like, Infinity War. Because you know what they're going to do is just have this big old thing with trying to find them and hogging most of the movie. Depending on how it goes, it might work, but from history, it's not really going to be working out. If they did at the very end like a special scene at the very end where it just appears sort of like Thor's hammer with Agent Coulson in which movie?
That was at the end of Iron Man 2.
Right, yeah. So
yeah, because Coulson's mentioning he's got to go because he's got bigger problems in the Southwest District than to deal with Stark.
So even something as simple as that would speed it up a little bit more when you can still have it in the next movie.
Yeah. Well, remember the D23 footage is already showing Loki with the Tesseract in hand giving it to someone, presumably Thanos. So, I mean, having 2 of the Infinity Stones just handed over or just randomly appearing, I don't know. But, I mean, Infinity War is supposed to be 2 parts, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
For damn sure it's not going to be showing up in Black Panther, though. I'll bet even money on that.
Well, I'll pay for my ticket. You pay for yours.
Oh,
we'll go see it.
Oh, I'm guaranteed watching that. That looks awesome.
We'll
Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. I mean, he was great in Civil War. Even the little bit he was used.
We'll confirm that in our review for Black Panther there.
Yeah.
or deny, whatever.
Yeah. So, clearly, we both had some issues with it, and from what I've seen on my Facebook, we seem to be in the minority about that. So
well, don't expect much about it. I would definitely say go see it, but don't expect much out of it.
Yeah. So let us know what you thought in the comments section below, and we'll see you all next time.
I lost.
Fuck!